Hola! How's it going, everybody? We just wanted to check in with you. We've been in mainland Mexico for a few weeks now, but we have a little recap of what it was like the first couple of weeks, so enjoy.
After our time in Baja, it was time to set sail and move over to mainland. So we jumped on the long ferry for the journey to see what the mainland of Mexico had in store for us. It's a 16-hour journey from La Paz down to Mazatlan. We just loaded the camper and truck onto the ferry. Oh boy, talk about playing with the big boys. So after a 16-hour journey, we are finally approaching mainland Mexico. Right over there. Mazatlan looked real beautiful on the coming into the port there, and so we hung out in Mazatlan for a few days. The weather had changed quite a bit. It was a lot more humid and more tropical once we hit mainland. We went and attended a Catholic Mass at the cathedral there in the Old Town Centro, just to kind of get that experience and see how it is.
Near there's a lot of like little open air markets that we kind of like cruised through, bought some food, checked out kind of what the locals' weekends looked like, and yeah, Mazatlan was a pretty nice place to get to know some people that live there. Fortunately, we did come across some very friendly faces that invited us over to their home and gave us tons of information about where to go.
Yeah, big thank you to Lloyd and Nancy for the hospitality and having us over, so that was a lot of fun. We also spent a little bit of time in Plaza Machado, which is just a well-known little area there, nice little plaza to hang out in and grab some food or a drink, and hit a couple of the beaches before deciding that it was kind of time to move south and hopefully find some waves. From Mazatlan we headed south, and San Blas was on our mind. That's roughly 4 hours south of Mazatlan at our pace in our big rig. And man, that was a cool drive, huh?
It was a really beautiful drive. We enjoyed the ride in, but once we were there, we only ended up staying one night, and the main attraction was to go see these crocodiles. First time I've ever seen crocodiles in, I guess, nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it was cool. It was just like a little sanctuary, big lagoon area that they had built, and oh man, there's so many crocodiles we couldn't even count.
We noticed that it started to get more and more tropical. All of a sudden, the landscape just kind of changed.
Yeah, so on the way down, we ended up pulling over on the side of the road. The road kind of turns inland and then comes back near the beach, and we saw this really cool turnout called Platanitos. We heard about this wave outside of the beach at Platanitos, and we took our truck up through this really shrubby road. We were running into all sorts of bushes and just taking things out, but came to this compound and jumped up on the wall, and we could see down into this river mouth estuary with this palm tree lined beach. It looked just like paradise. And
it's gorgeous. Oh my God. Both of us were stunned at what we were seeing. I mean, the water below us was like really calm and tranquil and clear, and then it went out into the ocean and went right to a surf spot, and then across the way was just Palm Beach. And so,
yeah, so we found this cool little staircase, and it felt like you were going into the secret garden or something. It took us down to this little rocky area, and from there was a little launch where you could jump into the water, into the river mouth there, and so we went snorkeling for the day and hung out and looked across the beach and kind of were trying to figure out how we could get our truck over into the palm tree forest so that we could go camping.
It ended up only being maybe 30-minute drive through farmland, and the farmland was really awesome to see. Finally, it took us to Playa Las Tortugas, where we were able to camp.
We were camped right there in the palm tree forest. I mean, palm trees on all sides of you, and then the beach right in front of you. And there was this really good wave that broke in the morning just down the beach in front of that river mouth. And it was cool because we befriended these really awesome Canadian guys.
We ended up becoming really friendly with them. They were great company. So Joe, Rob, Dave, it was really nice to meet you. We spent a couple extra days with them.
Surfing, stand-up paddling, had a bunch of beers, great food. laid by their pool. It was really awesome hospitality, and we had a blast. One afternoon when the surf wasn't too good, Rob took us into the hills to a waterfall that he had been to one time before when he was in Mexico. It was a sick drive up this mountain, and then we hiked this real steep trail down into this little gully where there was a big old waterfall.
It was beautiful. Tons of birds, butterflies. The water was nice and cool, very refreshing.
Took turns jumping off the waterfall, doing flips, dives, swimming underneath all the water, and then we had a long hike back up to the top. Well, we hope you enjoyed, guys. We'll be back soon to highlight our times in Sayulita, Punta Mita, and Puerto Vallarta. Until then,
Hasta luego!
arrivederci! It just got dark and we're staying in the palm tree grove. And we just came outside and we ran into the biggest ant trail we've ever seen. Hey, howdy. So, we're back. Why do you laugh so much?
Don't say hey howdy.
Why?
That's stupid.
Hi, my name's Rob Peters, and I have just had an amazing day surfing.